Hearing your child snore can be a confusing experience for parents. It's not uncommon to feel a mix of emotions from amusement to concern as you listen to those unexpected sounds coming from your little one's room. Is it just a cute quirk, or is it something to worry about? Many parents find themselves asking this very question, unsure of whether to laugh it off or seek medical advice. It's normal to wonder what's going on when you hear those little snores coming from your child's room at night. Snoring in children can be puzzling, especially when it seems to come out of nowhere. While occasional snoring might be harmless, frequent or heavy snoring can be a sign of an underlying health issue. It's important to pay attention to the frequency and intensity of the snoring. As a pediatric sleep specialist, I often meet parents who are concerned about their child's snoring. They come to me with questions, hoping to understand what might be causing this unexpected nighttime noise. They often dismiss it as cute or just how they sleep. It's easy to think of it as a harmless habit, especially when it doesn't seem to bother the child. But it's crucial to understand that snoring, especially in children, is not always harmless. Persistent snoring can be a red flag for more serious conditions. Snoring can be the body's way of signaling that something is obstructing the airways, making it difficult for air to flow freely during sleep. This obstruction can be due to various reasons, such as enlarged tonsils, adenoids, or even allergies. This can significantly impact your child's sleep quality and overall health. Poor sleep can lead to daytime fatigue, difficulty concentrating, and even behavioral issues. Remember, recognizing the signs and seeking timely help can make a world of difference. Consulting with a pediatrician or a sleep specialist can provide you with the guidance and support needed to ensure your child gets the restful sleep they deserve. Don't hesitate to reach out if you have concerns about your child's snoring. Early intervention can lead to better health outcomes and peace of mind for both you and your child. Many parents wonder if their child's snoring is just a phase or a sign of something more serious. While occasional snoring might be normal, persistent snoring is often a sign that something isn't right. It's easy to dismiss snoring as a harmless sleep habit, but it's crucial to understand that it can be a warning sign of underlying health issues. Think of snoring as a traffic jam in your child's airway. When we sleep, the muscles in our throat relax. For some children, these relaxed muscles can partially block the airway, making it difficult for air to move freely in and out, leading to the vibrating sound we know as snoring. This disrupts their sleep cycle and prevents them from getting the restful sleep they need to grow and thrive. If left unaddressed, it can lead to more significant health problems down the line. Snoring in children can stem from various factors, some as common as a cold and others more complex. Understanding these causes is the first step toward finding the right solution for your child. Let's delve into some of the most frequent culprits behind those little snores. One of the most common reasons for snoring is a simple cold or allergies. These can cause congestion in the nasal passages, making it difficult for your child to breathe easily through their nose, leading to snoring. Asthma, another common respiratory condition in children, can also trigger snoring. However, snoring can sometimes signal a more serious condition known as sleep apnea. This sleep disorder is characterized by pauses in breathing or shallow breaths during sleep. Sleep apnea in children often presents as loud snoring, punctuated by periods of silence when breathing momentarily stops. Section 4. Sleepless nights, troubled days, snoring's impact on children. You might be thinking, it's just snoring, how bad can it be? But the truth is, snoring, especially when it's a sign of an underlying issue, can significantly impact a child's overall health and well-being. When snoring disrupts a child's sleep, it robs them of the restful sleep they need to grow, learn, and play. Children who snore often experience restless sleep, waking up frequently throughout the night. They might feel tired and irritable during the day, making it difficult to focus at school and participate in activities they enjoy. This chronic sleep deprivation can also affect their mood, behavior, and academic performance. Furthermore, untreated sleep-disordered breathing can have long-term health consequences. It can affect their growth, cardiovascular health, and even their cognitive development. Recognizing the impact of snoring is crucial for parents to take action and seek appropriate medical advice. Section 5. Ethan's story, a journey from snores to sleep apnea diagnosis. Let me share Ethan's story, a lively 6-year-old whose snoring turned out to be more than just sleeping soundly. Ethan was always full of energy during the day, but at night his snoring was so loud that it could be heard from the next room. Ethan's parents initially dismissed his snoring as cute, thinking he'd outgrow it. They would often joke about it, saying he sounded like a little bear hibernating. They never imagined it could be a sign of something more serious. However, as time passed, Ethan's snoring worsened, becoming louder and punctuated by pauses. These pauses were moments when Ethan would stop breathing for a few seconds, only to gasp for air and continue snoring. It was alarming, but his parents were unsure of what to do. He was always tired, irritable, and struggled to focus in school. His teachers noticed that he was often sleepy and had difficulty paying attention during lessons. This was unusual for Ethan, who was normally very attentive and eager to learn. Concerned, Ethan's parents sought medical advice. They visited their pediatrician, who recommended a specialist in sleep disorders. The specialist suggested a sleep study to understand what was happening during Ethan's sleep. After a thorough examination and an overnight sleep study, Ethan was diagnosed with obstructive sleep apnea. The sleep study involved monitoring Ethan's breathing, heart rate, and oxygen levels while he slept. The results were clear. Ethan's breathing was frequently interrupted during the night. The study revealed that Ethan's tonsils and adenoids were enlarged, obstructing his airway during sleep. This was causing the snoring and the dangerous pauses in breathing. The doctor explained that this condition was not uncommon in children and could be treated effectively. This diagnosis was a turning point for Ethan and his family. They were relieved to finally understand what was causing Ethan's sleep problems and were eager to find a solution. The doctor discussed various treatment options with them. They realized that snoring wasn't something to ignore, but a sign of a treatable medical condition. The doctor emphasized the importance of addressing sleep apnea to prevent long-term health issues. Ethan's parents were determined to help their son get better. Ethan underwent a tonsillectomy and adenoidectomy, and his snoring and sleep apnea resolved completely. The surgery was a success, and Ethan recovered quickly. His parents were amazed at the difference it made. He was finally able to sleep soundly through the night, his energy levels soared, and he was back to his cheerful self. Ethan's story is a reminder that sometimes what seems like a minor issue can be a sign of something more significant. Thanks to his parents' vigilance and the help of medical professionals, Ethan is now thriving. Section 6. When to worry. Persistent snoring needs attention. As parents, it's natural to wonder when snoring is a cause for concern and when it's harmless. Snoring can be a common occurrence in children, especially if they have a cold or allergies. However, it's important to distinguish between occasional snoring and persistent snoring. Occasional snoring might happen due to temporary factors like nasal congestion or sleeping in an awkward position. But when snoring becomes a regular event, it's time to pay closer attention. While occasional snoring might not be a reason to panic, persistent snoring, especially if it's loud or accompanied by pauses in breathing, should always be checked by a doctor. Loud snoring can be a sign of obstructive sleep apnea, a condition where the airway becomes partially or completely blocked during sleep. This can lead to disrupted sleep and reduced oxygen levels, which can affect your child's overall health and development. If your child snores regularly, it's crucial to consult your pediatrician or a pediatric sleep specialist. They can provide a thorough evaluation and determine if there are any underlying issues that need to be addressed. Your pediatrician might ask about your child's sleep habits, any observed breathing difficulties, and other symptoms like daytime sleepiness or behavioral changes. They can assess your child's snoring, medical history, and conduct a physical exam to determine if further evaluation is needed. The doctor might examine your child's throat, nose, and mouth to check for any obstructions or abnormalities. They may also inquire about family history of sleep disorders or other health conditions that could contribute to snoring. In some cases, they might recommend a sleep study to monitor your child's breathing, oxygen levels, and other sleep parameters to rule out any underlying sleep disorders. A sleep study, also known as polysomnography, involves an overnight stay at a sleep center where your child's sleep patterns are closely monitored. This can provide valuable insights into the severity and cause of the snoring. Remember, early detection and intervention are key to addressing any potential issues and ensuring your child gets the restful sleep they deserve. Addressing snoring early can prevent complications such as poor academic performance, behavioral issues, and cardiovascular problems. With proper treatment, many children experience significant improvements in their sleep quality and overall well-being. Don't hesitate to reach out to your child's doctor if you have any concerns about their snoring. Open communication with healthcare professionals can help you navigate the best course of action for your child's health. Your vigilance and proactive approach can make a significant difference in your child's sleep and quality of life. Section 7. You are not alone. Seeking help and sharing experiences. Navigating the world of pediatric sleep can feel overwhelming, but remember, you are not alone. If you're concerned about your child's snoring, don't hesitate to seek professional help. Talk to your pediatrician, a pediatric sleep specialist, or other healthcare providers. They can provide guidance, support, and resources to address your concerns and help your child get the restful sleep they need. Sharing your experiences with other parents can also be incredibly empowering. Online forums, support groups, and social media platforms dedicated to children's sleep issues can provide a safe space to connect with other families going through similar challenges. Together, you can learn from each other's experiences, share strategies, and offer mutual support. Remember, taking that first step towards seeking help is crucial for your child's well-being and your peace of mind.